Hello and welcome back to Potterthon 10, guys. I'm back hosting, as you guys know, my name's Manicat, and I'm joined by our lead organizer, Mr. Deano95HD or HD. But before I hand over to the wonderful Dino, I will just take a quick moment to remind you all why we're here. We're raising money for the Trevor Project, which is scroll. The Trevor Project are a leading suicide prevention and crisis intervention organisation for LGBTQ young people. They work to save the young lives by providing support through free and confidential suicide prevention and crisis intervention programs on platforms where young people spend most of their time. They offer support through a 24/7 phone lifeline, chat, text, and through their purpose-built forum site, Trevor Space. They also provide education, engage in advocacy efforts, and develop research. So they are an absolutely wonderful charity, and we are proud to be supporting them for, I think, the third mainline event in a row we've done since Potterthon 7. Basically, we've supported the Trevor Project. But speaking of the charity, we got a $26 donation from Wario there, saying $2 for each of the 13 people I placed ahead of, and he put that towards the HP5 GBA bonus run from Henrik, which is one of the many incentives that you can contribute towards this event. We'll get the run started, and I'll talk a little bit more about those incentives when we get a spare moment.
I mean, you'll have time. Yes,
exactly.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Yes, I'm ready. Okay. I'll introduce the game as like we start, because obviously there's a cutscene right at the start, because yes, we love cutscenes. So yeah. We'll get going in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So this game is brilliant. We're gonna start with the cutscene. So after Lego, one of the sweetest games going, nice and chill, we're entering one of the darkest Harry Potter games. This is Call of Potter, as I like to call it. So very simple. This is a shooter with magic. So it's very different. But yeah. This game is going to be chaos. It's just going to be a lot of shooting, a lot of running, trying to avoid as many enemies as possible, and hopefully a PB, because I'm hoping to actually PB this today. It'd be quite cool. But yeah, I'll explain this. So yeah, background. I hope you enjoy it. I've put a snowy background on. I don't know why. It was the background that moves. That was my logic behind it. But yeah, Miney, you have time if you would wish to talk about incentives.
I certainly do, because we have a number of incentives, including some that are very hot. And by that I mean that they are relating to the next run. There is a poll currently going on for what Hogwarts house Lily should play as in her Kill Ranrock run. Currently, with $389.82, Ravenclaw is in the lead. None of the other houses have any contributions towards them, so it looks like we might be playing with Ravenclaw, but you still have this run to change that, or up until Lily has to sort herself in the run. Also, there's a target going on, which you can see if you go to the second page of the target section of the site. That is to upgrade the run to hard. It's currently at $152.17, so basically about halfway there to the $300 in total that we need. There are also a couple of other incentives, including Henrik's 5 GBA run that might happen tomorrow if we raise the $300 towards that target. And of course, the now infamous, I feel like at this point, I feel like Flo's regretting suggesting this, the Flo made cosplay for HP1 PC any percent tomorrow, which is currently standing at $527.51 out of the total 1,000 required. Also, I want to take a moment to remind people that we are closing in now on the Potterthon 1 to 5 combined, which is set at $1,429.49. That's all the totals of 1 to 5 combined. And then also closing in on the 10k raised since Potterthon 7 for the Trevor Project, which is at $1,831. I know we can get there, guys, so if you can, no donation is a small donation. Every little helps. Sorry, I sounded like Asta when I said that.
Yeah. It's Asta prize.
So many people are going to be so confused.
Yeah, welcome to British humor, by the way. But yeah, so this section is an auto-scroller. The tunnel area actually doesn't matter if you kill enemies. You just finish it anyway, but I like to kill them because of target practice, basically. Because if a target's moving, you don't want to be casting, like, locking onto them, because as you can see, the spells just don't hit. So we're going to just aim. Also, ready for this? There you go. I'll let you guys enjoy that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep pressing E. I'm gonna keep pressing E the entire time for you. But yeah, so if you would like to enjoy this game, if you played Call of Duty, you'll like this game because literally it is like, say, Call of Duty with magic. So here's our pistol. Oh, sorry, yeah, it's our Super-Fi. So Hagrid's been knocked out temporarily, so Harry's going to take over the flying for a second. There you go. And then as soon as we wake up again... Oh, he's back. There you go. He's fine now. But yeah. So this section now is going to be a case of getting through as many of these as possible. Spin around. Yeah, so as we level up through the game, we will unlock more spells. There's a very useful spell in this game, I promise you. It's called Wingardium Leviosa. Yes, that is in this game. It does nothing. Like, it is useless.
Even more useless than one GPC?
Yes, I would say yes. Ironically, 3GBA is actually a useful spell. That's the best thing.
It's a shame they got cut from the marathon there.
Yeah, shame that. But yeah. So all of a sudden, we're gonna get a visit in a second. Here he is. Look. But yeah. I hope everyone's enjoying the event. By the way, obviously, I'm gonna put my lead organizer head on for a second whilst I'm just shooting people. Yeah, I hope you've all been enjoying the event. I'm really proud of the schedule we put together, and there's still a lot more to come. So we've still got a whole another 24 hours pretty much of runs. So there's still a lot more to come, and we're already past halfway of the $2,000 target. So I'm very I'm very convinced that we're going to achieve the goal quite comfortably. I believe in you.
Yeah, I think we will.
Oh yeah. So okay. So this part is again a little bit of an auto-scroller. We have to hit Voldemort after a certain point, which you'll see in a second. You'll see like a little water tower or water mill or whatever they are ahead. Like it is that building there. So now I'm gonna wait here. I'm gonna try and catch him as he flies past. Okay, I missed him. There you go. Okay. So now we're gonna head to the burrow. So Harry's been in an accident. So Ron and Hermione are gonna find him. He's gonna wake up in a bed. Because yeah, he needs his rest. And there's a wedding going on. You know, middle of a wizarding war. Voldemort is out, like causing chaos, and they decide to have a wedding.
Of course.
How'd you do?
Where's Hagrid? What about Voldemort?
It's all right,
Okay.
Harry.
But the wedding's going to introduce two main mechanics of the game. So one is sprinting. But Harry's got very interesting stamina. He can run for about 5 seconds, and then he has to stop.
Besides, we can't go anywhere till after the wedding. What?
So yeah, don't expect Harry to sprint for very long. But later on, we'll be combining that with another mechanic of the game. And also, there's a very special thing we do with cutscenes in this game. If a cutscene is too long.
If I can't go to a wedding, how am I supposed to find the
You might get a jump scare when I do it as well.
Dumbledore's gone. We have to finish what he started. We have to destroy Voldemort. I've been wondering. Voldemort, you know who, hid his soul in Horcruxes, right?
Have you played this game, man?
Been destroyed,
I have not. I haven't got past 5 yet. I've got 6 installed. I've just not got round to running it.
Can we talk about this later?
I recommend it. This game is great. Okay, actually, unironically, the speedrun's actually quite fun.
Yeah, we were talking, I think, a bit last night about 2PS2 and how casually it's a good game, but the speedrun's awful. This is kind of the reverse.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember good memory I have of this game. It was actually when I first spoke to Finn. He showed me the Amazon review that he'd posted for this game.
Oh, yeah.
And it's brilliant. yeah, literally being summed up quite nicely in chat. Yes, mechanic of this game is we crash it. So yeah, some cuts you're gonna see it in a second when I go to see Mr. Weasley. But certain cutscenes in this game are so long that it's faster to crash the game, reload it, and it puts you after the cutscene because it like treats the cutscene as like a save point. Also, we're gonna do a little thing here. It's really minor, but I'm gonna cast 4 points when I gain control. That's why I'm spamming F right now.
Oh, you're not trying to pay respects. Okay.
Well, that as well. So yeah, so if you have to turn like 180 degrees, like turn all the way around, if you use 4 points whilst like pressing in that direction, it will snap Harry in that direction. So it saves like half a second maybe.
Ah.
But yeah, are we ready for Harry's stamina? Here we go. He's sprinting. Oh, he can't anymore. He's done now. He's gonna jog for a little bit, and then we're gonna sprinting. Oh, he's had enough again. Yeah, Harry's stamina is very interesting. But we're gonna head around. We're gonna speak to Mr. Weasley, and then I'm gonna position my keys ready. Ah, stop it! Hello.
Dobby is free.
Dobby is free. I'll say no more. So yeah, so this is an example of if you watch the cutscene, which you can do. I mean, that's fine if you like cutscenes. It actually is slower, and also because we have loadless as well. So like, the screen you're on now is obviously a load. So it's faster to crash the game, reload it, and then yeah, it helps so much, and it saves a lot of time. So yeah, so now the Death Eaters are attacking the wedding, because you know who'd hold a massive function at a point when you know they're attacking.
And invite the most wanted wizard by the other side.
Oh yeah, I'll say we'll come to that. There's like this game is. I have a theory about this game, and then I'd love to talk to a dev about it at some point. There are points in this game when I feel like they ran out of ideas, so they were like, this game's not long enough, so they added in filler content. But yeah, that's not yet. Coming up soon though. Okay, so now we're in London. So we're on Shaftesbury Avenue, and the game is going to introduce another new mechanic. So we've had, obviously, shooting your spells and your wand. We've had sprinting. We've had crashing the game. Not an intended mechanic, but one that we brought up with. But now what we have is the invisibility cloak. And I'm going to focus a little bit because I actually want to not get caught here.
I brought your invisibility cloak, Harry. I thought it would be
Oh, you mean smearing Vaseline all over your screen?
You think everyone's all right?
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to go as far as I can, then enter the cloak. And you'll see the meter in the bottom left. That's like an endurance style meter. So if that runs out, then the cloak gets removed, and then if anyone's near you, they will see you. So all these are muggles, but we don't know they're muggles at this point. So we need to hide here for a second. Recloak. But yeah, like taking the cloak off and putting it back on again restarts the meter, which is exactly what we want. So yeah, we're going to cross the road. We're going to go back to Ron Hermione and report that the person we spoke to, well, we were by, is not a Death Eater.
Well, I am so sorry.
But-
Next time, why don't you pack your own jeans?
They're having a bit of a debate.
We were coming, did I? I never was any good at divination.
It doesn't take divination.
And the really annoying thing is I cannot speak to them until they finish this conversation.
Yeah.
Harry, be rude for once in your life and just interrupt them.
What about that woman over there? Did you check her out?
Okay, so now we're going to go and search for the second potential Death Eater. And this is what's sufficient for them to know there's no Death Eaters around.
Ah, yes.
You know, 2 people in the whole of London. Okay, so we're going to recloak. This one has a cool little spot where we can actually trigger the cutscene though. And then you'll hear one of the best audio. Where are you going? Can you go away? Thank you. So we're going to dip inside here.
Come round tomorrow.
And then we're going to just run into this corner.
Oh, yeah. You left me, you left me, left me, left me in the... And then after Christmas,
There you go.
She's not a Death Eater.
There we go. Nice little tune for you there. But yeah, so this person's not a Death Eater either, so that must mean that there's no Death Eaters around at all, you know, in a game full of everyone. Oh god, we have Dino Jam here? Oh my god. I didn't even realise.
Of course. When you made the email, I said I'm adding it everywhere I have power. And this is one of the places I have the power
That's a
to.
very good point.
Those Death Eaters, then.
Okay, everyone cross your fingers. I want everyone to cross your fingers. I do not, I have to hope I don't crash. Like, this is not, like, the game can crash on this cutscene entering the cafe. We don't want it to, because this is not one that we want it to crash on.
Indeed, in the recent Artifact knockout tournament hosted by Mr. Dino,
Damn it!
it crashed for 2 of the 3 runners. And now I guess it's crashed here too.
But what's concerning about that is I didn't actually see the start of the cutscene.
Oh, Monka. You jinxed it. You can't call that commentator's curse. Runner's curse.
That was Runner's curse, absolutely, yeah.
Hopefully that will just load you back where it should.
Yeah, I'm hoping it will load me into the cutscene.
Is there a reason why that
Okay, we're good.
cutscene in particular is finicky that we know of?
It's just really unstable, I think, when they coded it.
So,
Sounds about right for this game, to be honest.
the leaky cauldron?
Yeah, pretty much.
too dangerous. If Voldemort's taken over...
Okay, so that's going to lose a little bit of time,
Places are safe.
but
Let's sit over there.
we can make it up.
Work
It's
out what's
fine.
next.
So yeah, also, the Death Eaters outside casually waiting for their cue.
What do you think, Harry? Harry?
Get down! Like, why would you wait until you're there? Why would you not cast on them when you're right next to them? Worst Death Eaters ever.
Nice cast on the chair there, Hermione.
Okay, so that was about 30 seconds lost, 35 seconds lost, which is, you know, yeah, whatever.
Criminal place. Didn't expect to come here again. You think it's safe?
Okay, so now we enter Grimmauld Place. And again, the developers, they must have got like 6 different people to like make levels in this game, because the one who made this level decided, hey, I know what we can do. Let's lock them into first person.
What was that?
Oh yeah.
It must be one of the jinxes the Order used to protect the house.
I didn't think Death Eaters could get into Grimmauld Place.
It just feels like a game that was made by different people and they just tried to mash it together.
Yeah, this game is like a lot of mashing, like reusing the same levels and everything.
Power plant.
I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, so now we get to potions. So this game's going to teach us about potions now. So we're going to pick up some Doxyside. We're going to throw it, which stuns Doxies because they're just casually chilling in Grimwall Place at this point. More are going to spawn over here, so we're going to take these guys out. We've now unlocked Impedimenta, which will come into play much later. Okay, now I'm going to try and take these guys out. I'm missing. I think I'm missing one. Oh, no, I'm not. There we go.
I wonder if there was some issue with like the camera or Harry's model in this level, so they just said, "Sod it," or just put it in first person.
But here's the thing, though. Like, the cutscenes with the dialogue happen with Harry's model there. Like, when I leave this room, you see Harry. Fine.
Okay, I was trying to defend your game, but he's got a point there.
So, like, when I leave here, he's absolutely fine. Like, they even put a cool camera pan in this cutscene. But then I think what they did was they realized, oh, wait, we can't design another floor to the map. Let's just block the stairs off.
With paper.
Yep.
Openings covered in cloth, I think that is actually.
Yeah, it's supposed to be, but yeah. Okay, so now we're going to do something really interesting. So, like, blink and you might miss this when I do this. So we're going to crash the game on a cutscene, but then just watch it when I reload the game. So the game's going to reload. We got lovely Dobby in the background.
From one house elf to another.
Yep. So we're speaking to Creature, but we've got Dobby with us, so he's absolutely all fine. Okay, so we're gonna continue game. I'm bashing E. And we crash the game again. So literally back-to-back cutscenes. We crash the game twice. That is possible to play with the camera as well. Like, obviously, again, I would love to find out from an actual like developer like why they chose that style, and also what their thinkings were about these missions that are coming up very, very soon.
Maybe they're trying to make it more claustrophobic.
Maybe.
I thought we're just trying to, or I'm just trying to make excuses at this point.
Yeah, well,
Like
yeah.
a weird game design choice.
It really is. Okay, another mechanic coming up. So that they decided to give Expecto Patronum its own keybind. So it's not actually fixed to your spell wheel. It's fixed to R.
Ah, I see.
Oh, really? It's also really, really stupid. I don't understand. I genuinely don't understand it at all. Okay, we've now unlocked Petrificus Totalis, which is going to come into very useful here. But fortunately, we don't actually need the spell wheel because they also bound the spells to numbers.
Oh. It's Dobby.
There's Dobby again. Yeah, I kind of feel bad. Like the first cutscene, we actually meet Dobby in the game. We crash it and don't speak to him at all. We're so bad.
Poor Dobby.
Okay, so now we're going to trigger some dialogue with Hermione. And because we literally have nothing else to do, I'm going to show off a hundo trap.
Oh.
Yeah, so if you're doing hundo at this game, you can speak to Hermione, start the dialogue, and then you can come and pick up the collectible. There you go. There it is.
Have to do some reconnaissance trips to work out the safest way to get inside.
See you later,
Okay,
Harry.
so now comes the part of this game that is absolutely stupid. So now, because the game needs to fill some content, it's decided, hey, let's send the most wanted person in the world out to save Muggleborns.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to Petrificus this guy. So the Death Eater style enemies, they can cast Expulso, which actually does a fair bit of damage. So even though we're playing on easy, this game isn't easy. But yeah, so now, remember this map. You're never going to see it again. I promise you.
Yeah, take it in while you can.
Also, from the 7-part 2 race, you might recognize that character model I just killed.
Yeah, we're kind of gone in reverse with this. We've gone 7 part 2, then 7 part 1.
Ironically, that happened in the Octo tourney as well.
I was just thinking that.
Okay, so now I'm going to show off this. So, because Harry has like limited stamina, if you like are stuck in like the jogging animation, walking under the cloak is actually faster. I'm also grabbing some potions on the way as well because I do want some extra potions. The last few runs I've done of this game, I've never had enough potions. So I need to actually pick up some spares. Okay, these guys I need to be a little bit cautious of because one of them has Confringo.
Oh god, I've just got flashbacks to the Octo race. And the weird bug that Flo had in a future version of this area.
I think it was Matthew that had the bug, wasn't it?
Oh, yes, it was Matthew. I remember now.
There you go. So we saved the 5 Muggleborns. Now we're going to go save some more.
Oh yeah, Flo forgot Matthew. Yeah. It's been a long weekend.
It has. No, that's fair.
Fun, but long.
Yeah. All right, I'm just going to run through these guys. We don't really mind them. So now we're going to enter the ruins. This is literally like protect the Muggleborns in this one. So they're in a battle, and we've got to help them fend off the Death Eaters and the Snatchers that are attacking. So by doing so, I'm going to try and get headshots because headshots are OP. Oh, hello, Confringo. How you doing? I'm gonna aim for that guy. There's one more over here somewhere. There you are. And then I'm gonna take out this guy. Where was the other one? There's one more somewhere there. Okay. Okay, take care of him. Some more are gonna spawn here in a second. Okay, strengthening potion, that's good. Oh, hello there.
Oh god, up into her neck.
It's a trait of the 7 games.
Oh, that was... No thanks.
Okay, so one's captured. So if they all get captured, you lose. Also, this is going really badly. Okay. Okay, last mission. Yeah. We're in a dragon's cave.
Who's of course?
Okay, we're gonna hide here for a second. And we're gonna go. So there is actually a cool little skip. So you might notice that every time we approach a dragon, now I don't know if it's the same dragon or if it's different dragons. I don't know. But if it is the same dragon, this guy can move. So what we're gonna do is grab the fire protection potion and then just run through. The next one, you'll see before we get there, there is a couple of enemies that are waiting for us. This guy we can just take out. I need good RNG with the next guy. He's in a very interesting spot. Okay, that's it. Keep casting on me. There we go. So that skips the fade with the dragon. So you don't get the camera pan. And they're going to stick to the left and hide behind these pillars. And that stops the dragon from being aggro. And then by the time he actually is aggro, we've got the potion, so we're all good. Now, okay. Last dragon. Run. Ah. I do think it's actually possible to reach this potion. I've just never been able to do it. Because it is very difficult. Okay. But yeah, that's all the dragons done. So now we're going to enter the... head towards the ending of the level. We should save time on this because of getting the camera pan. I haven't got it for a while. Getting the little skip. So we're going to run outside. Mission complete. And that's the first set of missions done. So now we need to create a polyjuice potion. But we need the hairs off the 3 people. So we need Albert Runcorn, Mafalda Hopkirk, and...
through there on the main road.
What's the last person's name?
But we can't just walk in. They'd recognize us. The Horcrux is in there. We have
Reg
to find a
Catmull.
way in.
That's it, Catamol. Yeah.
Well, then we'll have to find a way to disguise ourselves.
Okay, I'm going to try the fast strat here. So the fast strat is to take them out as early as possible. They have got set paths and they do stop, which allows you to get like a really quick, get an easy kill on them, or stun on them, I suppose, technically. But we don't want that. We want to do it quickly, so we're going to try it now. Okay, that's the first one done. Okay, they've seen me. I might be able to get away with this. No, I just need to hope he just... Oh, don't you dare run into me. The really annoying thing about this part is they can hit you in a cutscene. What? No. Okay, she's gone. So I actually need to fail the mission. Where's the door? There it is. Yeah. Yeah, so if they kind of spot you, you can't hit them, so then you have to, like, quickly die and then reload. That's what I wanted to do. Okay, collect that. Recloak. And then Runcorn should spawn. There you go. No one hit me in the cutscene. No one hit me in the cutscene, please. There we go. We're going to get the last potion ingredient. And then we can just run through. Because once we enter this... Oh, hello there. We can drink the potion. And then we'll Runcorn. And everyone is absolutely fine with us. Also, fun fact, if you cast a spell here, the trigger to actually, like, enter the next level despawns. Yeah, so if you cast a spell, they know you're not actually who you say you are. So then the trigger down here to enter the toilets doesn't exist. And if you try and go down there, there is an invulnerable enemy who just murders you.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Way to make people think they're doing the level wrong. They get very confused.
Yeah, basically. It actually also happens in the next part as well. So when we enter the ministry, there's a cutscene at the lifts. If you have cast a spell, that cutscene doesn't trigger. And I actually don't know if there's a way you can reset it without just dying, to be honest.
Blimey. There are enough Death Eaters.
Okay, but here we're going to do something cool. So
By this lot.
in this area, it kind of locks you into a running like a walking animation. But if you aim your wand and walk sideways, it's a lot faster.
We shouldn't hang about.
So we're gonna.
Nice, fireplaces you have there.
Yes. There we go. So we're gonna crash the cutscene. This one actually doesn't save that much. I think it's only like a second. But we like time save, so we're gonna go for it. Now, this time, what I just spoke about, like how if you cast a spell, then stuff doesn't happen. Now we're gonna cast a spell and just run, because the first part of the next area locks you into walking again, but you lose the Apologies Potion anyway, so you might as well quickly cast, and then we can just sprint through. So yeah, those guys won't have enough to take us out, but then when we get to the bottom of these stairs, poof, all of a sudden we're Harry again. So fortunately though, we still have the invisibility cloak. And this area, I need to be a little bit careful because the enemies here are absolutely deadly. Like, if you get seen here, you are just dead. There is nothing you can do in my experience. Oh god, there we go. So I'm gonna recloak quickly. And then we're gonna head through, and we need to go back to the lifts. Once we enter this tunnel, I can take the cloak off, get a quick sprint, and then when I see the area, I'm gonna put the cloak back on again, because that enemy there is quite dangerous. Yeah, just gonna run through now, and there we go. So now we're entering the offices area, so I am going to just run through this. They do intend you to actually, like, sneak past people. But we don't want to do that. We just want to run through. I'm going to get a exploding potion quickly. Take those guys out. That guy went for a little bit of a flight. That's how we learn Expulso.
Oh, good lord.
Yeah, it does a bit of damage. So now, we need to search 6 offices. Oh god, hello. There we go. Just run through. We don't mind. We can tank the hits. We're all good. Now you can always tell which offices you need to go into because there's a little light that shines by them, so you can kind of spot the difference and be able to identify them. So like this one. And then there's 2 more on the left-hand side. Also, the freezing thing you see on the screen is because I have a Dementor near me. I'm walking past that one for a reason. It's because I actually need to go in here anyway. And I need to go back this way. So we're going to go in here. And then we're going to head to the elevators. There we go. Okay, so now we're in the courtroom. So we're actually on our way to find Umbridge, if you're not familiar with the story, because she has the Horcrux that we need. So I'm going to put the cloak on. And then I'm going to wait for this guy to walk around. And then, once this guy disappears from view, I'm going to quickly take it off and re-cloak. So I want to reset the counter. Wasn't going to play that risky. Because if these guys spot you, this door that I've just gone through closes. And the only way to reopen it is to kill all the enemies. Which is slow. Okay, so this area is a little bit tricky because you have to make sure you don't get knocked over by the people with Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus and Confringo are the two worst spells, in my opinion, in this game. Like, to come up against. So this guy has it. So we're going to run through... hit him with a Petrificus. But yeah, for the most part, we're going to just tank the damage and just hope we don't get hit by those guys. And we're going to go this way. Take him out. I'm going to switch to Stupefy. Oh, hello. That was an Expelliarmus in the back. Are we serious right now? Are you actually...
Damn.
Yeah, they're once they get going, they know what they're doing. It's all good though. It's all good. So now here's Umbridge. So we're gonna take her out. Then enemies spawn. Don't worry, we have potions. There they go. Now if I remember correctly, she spawns here this time. Yep. There you go. Then two more are going to spawn over this side. Oh my god, I threw the potion over the guy's head. That was quite funny, actually. There you go. So she doesn't even get she doesn't even get a chance to actually, like, cast it all. I don't have any more potions, so I'm going to actually take these guys out manually. There is one more that spawns. There we go. There we go. So yeah, so being hit by the Expelliarmus there was quite bad because I'm losing more time. Okay, so I need to take these guys. Every time. That room, I can never find the right door. I'm always looking around for which door's opened. Okay, so we're going to just sprint past these guys. Do I have a potion again? I do. Okay, we're good. I don't want to use it yet, though. I want to use it here. So enemies keep spawning out of all these little side rooms. So, but if you throw a potion, they don't really get anywhere. So I'm going to throw a Garroting gas at those guys, so they get choked up, so they can't actually do anything to you. I'm going to keep going. I do need Petrificus in a second. Gonna knock these guys over. We don't want them near us. The enemy around here has Expelliarmus. So yeah, so she's tried to cast it and it went really wrong for her. Okay, so these guys I do have a potion for. There you go. That gets rid of all them. And I've restocked it as well. Nice. Another one's going to be around here. Just knock them both down like that. There we go.
So far, so good, eh?
Okay. Oh, there's Scabia, look. Ow. Okay, just going to take a little bit of a safety strap. Just going to head around here. You can actually, in theory, it's faster to, like, walk up the the center there. But yeah, can be really dangerous. Okay. Now we're going to enter the first area where we're going to use out of bounds, which is actually quite fun. Out of bounds in this game is really fun. Hence why I think the speed run's actually underrated in this.
I thought we were going to Grimmauld Place.
But yeah, we got a bit of time if you want to read anything, by the way, Manny.
Unfortunately, we don't have any new donations, but I will remind people of the hot incentives that we have going on. Yes, we have. You can choose the Hogwarts house for the next run, which will be Lily's Kill Run Rock Run. And if we manage to hit the target of $300, then you will be able to upgrade the run from story to hard difficulty, which I don't think will make much of a difference for Lily. If you want to make her life a bit harder, then be sure to donate. We're about $150 off of that at the moment. There is also, of course, the Flo May cosplay, the Henrik bonus fund for tomorrow, and there is also, of course, just generally donating because we're closing in on $10,000 being raised across all of our events that we've supported the Trevor Project for. And a super cool thing, in terms of overall fundraisers for the Trevor Project individual, we will then be within the top 50 if we can do that.
That's
which
quite cool.
I think is pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, if you can, please donate. Remember, no donation is a small donation. And if you can't donate and you still want to support, then sharing the stream. I want to say a big thank you to the wonderful mods of the r/Harry Potter game subreddit, who have very kindly pinned a post about the stream. So if you come here from that, hello, thank you for checking out the stream. It means a lot to us. But yeah, I'll leave you to be heading towards your favorite character.
Yeah, he's my namesake. I'm playing this a bit safer than I would normally. I'm going to take out the spiders because they do get in the way a lot during this if you get a bit unlucky. But yeah, I'm going to quickly use Expulso because it like rapid fires. Also, I don't like spiders, so it kind of works out nicely.
Yeah, exactly right, Ron.
Yep, I literally am. Like, me being picked for the Ron for the redub was actually quite accurate.
That's the point. I was so certain someone would have submitted like redub Potterthon this year. I'm kind of sad no one did.
Yeah, fine. There we go. Got the out of bounds. Nice. So yeah, so by running up that little log, we can get out of bounds, and then we're just gonna walk to the trigger, and that was actually quite good. Not gonna quite gold because yeah, I played it a bit safer than I would normally. Normally I don't try and kill anything. I just go for the out of bounds and just hope for the best. But yeah, so now we're gonna walk out of bounds for a bit, and we're gonna head towards the trigger. So now we're gonna do the old-fashioned. We're gonna sprint for a bit. We're gonna switch to the cloak. We're gonna sprint for a bit.
I think I'm getting it now.
Yeah, there you go. So you're learning this for when you learn the speedrun, right?
I mean, I
No.
commentated on it during the Octo tournament, and now I'm sort of hosting slash commentating here. I'm picking it up a little bit at a time.
Good, good. Okay, so we're gonna keep moving this way, and then boom, the level loads in. Now I just gotta find the trigger, which is here. There you go. Ah, almost. There's actually a we don't understand how it fully works. We think it might be PC dependent. This cutscene, in theory, you can actually skip by just if you walk quick enough, like out of the load, it skips like the trigger to play the cutscene. There we go. So nice explain potion there. But yeah, so we're gonna enter a very familiar looking level. Actually, no, I've never seen this before. I don't know what this is. Also, we now have Inferi. Inferi in this game, I'm just gonna point out, are absolutely pointless. They do nothing. You can't even kill them. Like, they literally are only, like, able to be knocked back.
Just a nuisance.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah.
Making my way through the power station, walking fast. Do.
I quite like that. It's quite cool. There we go. So yeah, we're going to ignore some enemies. We're going to keep running through. And then the game's going to give us one of the best things. There you go. In theory, it cannot be defeated, but you can stun them by casting on them. Why are they in the game there? They did do really well for me there, though. They came right towards me, so I could just run around them. Sometimes they don't do that. They kind of stay clumped up, and then they just drag you down.
We should talk to Dean. Maybe he knows what's happening at Hogwarts.
That goblin might recognize
But yeah, so where we're going right now,
dangerous.
It's not like we have
you
any
see
other-
where Dean and Griphook are walking through there. That's where we're going. We're following them. Also, best walking animations in the world. Very well coded.
Grip hooks is the best.
Yeah. Also, the enemies are very fixated on Ron and Hermione, so I'm going to use that time to cut a little corner here. So we're going to just walk through here like that. Very nice. Excuse the voice break there. Hope no one noticed. In my defense, I've been doing a lot of talking over the last like 24 hours because of, you know, Potterthon stuff.
He has indeed, I can attest.
Who hit me? You hit me from over there?
Oh, I didn't hear the first voice crack, but I heard that one.
Are we serious now? No. they don't normally do that, by the way. Just to elaborate. Oh, I'm getting. Oh God! Don't kill me! 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 Don't kill me!
And if you want to hear Dean make more voice cracks, be sure to donate to the Trevor Project today.
Absolutely. Oh, I should point out. I forgot to mention this at the start. I'm on 1 death already, kind of. So, for every death that I have, I'll donate $10.
Woo.
So we're on 1 so far. Also, the one after the Snatcher fight doesn't count. I'm just saying, because that's intended.
Oh, fair.
Actually, you know what? I'll donate $5 for that one. So I'll guarantee $5 for that one. So we're on 15.
Woo.
I should have played on hard and made that a challenge run. Made it a full challenge run. Next year.
Next year for sure. There's a bunch of cool stuff that we could see next year. Maybe even see some Quidditch champions. Be cool to see.
Yeah, hoping they had private matches so we can actually do that.
That'd be cool to see.
Okay, so we're gonna use a little bit of Confundo here. This guy, I'm just gonna do that. Yeah, Protego's great. It's meant to be a defensive spell. It's actually really good for just taking people out like that. Gonna just Confundo that guy. The cool thing about Confundo as well is that as it's casting, you might see I'm actually able to move. Gonna just walk over this wall to get the Confringo spellbook. I do need to switch to Confringo. There you go. That's a very good question as well, by the way. I have absolutely no idea where this is actually meant to be based. I don't know where the power plant actually is, like, in terms of, like, a location. If anyone does know, feel free to share it.
Yeah. Maybe we could go on, like, a trip to visit it.
Well, me and you live literally, like, literally, okay, we should tell this story, by the way. How you literally were sat outside my work the other day.
Yeah, so I am at the moment, I like trains, you know. So I'm going to visit a bunch of railway stations, and I went to visit stations off of the line where Dino lives. So I went to his town, and I walked into the city centre to, otherwise say town and city centre in the same sentence. I walked into the town centre to go and get a McDonald's breakfast because I was starting very early. I was out the door at 6:30 on a Saturday morning. And I was sat outside McDonald's eating, and then I went back off to the station. But what I then found out was that I was 20 minutes off of meeting Mr. Dino heading into work. God, that was last Saturday. I feel like ages ago.
It does feel like ages ago, but it's actually it's last week, literally. Literally, Miney was sat eating his McDonald's like outside of where I work. Like my building is literally he was sat right outside.
Yeah.
Which is
if
absolutely
I'd have been there
chaos.
20 minutes longer, I wouldn't know if we'd have spotted each other. You just walked past me and you wouldn't have even noticed.
To be fair, that time in the morning, I don't know because I'm not really with it in the mornings, which people will find out tomorrow when I'm doing Lego.
But to be fair, I said in Nick's first stream that like I'm kind of glad we didn't meet because you would have been rushed to work. It would have been a bit
Anticlimactic,
yeah.
Like, hey, nice to meet you. Right, I got work now. Bye.
Just come in and like, hello, I'd like to open a current account, please, sir.
Yeah, that would have been a great interaction. Have you got your phone right? Load up the app. Okay, back to 7 part 1. So we've gone to the bridge. Ron has had a hissy fit and left. Or I suppose technically I could say I've had a hissy fit and left, I suppose. And now we need to find somewhere to camp for the night. Now, the fun thing about this camping spot... That's going to hit me. God damn it. It is all the way back where we started this level.
Yep. So if this game likes something, it's reusing levels and making you go all the way to one end of the level and then go all the way back. Also, if you check that Hermione's following you.
Oh, she's too far back for me to tell. Because you just race ahead of her. Because Hermione's not programmed to take the shortcuts that we do. So like that little like over the pallets area, she's not programmed to go that way. That's why I think that's why she takes so long to like catch up with you at the end. Because she follows the intended path. I really wish there was a way of triggering a teleport of some kind because it would save so much. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna run through this fence, which we definitely didn't run through earlier, like 3 times already. Because this is where the first mission took place, if you remember. Hermione is now it's gonna trigger it. Say, talk to Hermione. Now, we're gonna actually walk backwards and meet her halfway. I hope. There she is. I got nervous for a second then. I've never had to be that far back.
Set up camp here. I've cast protective enchantments.
After the Octo Elimination Tournament, I don't blame you for getting nervous.
Yep.
Ron can still find us if he comes.
But now we enter the second mission.
I mean, he knows the sort of place we'd go.
Woo!
Okay, so now we're in a random mission. We're in the Ministry detention area. So we're, yeah, it does. So we're actually going to be freeing the Muggerborns. And there's a really cool strat for this one. So by each cell where a Muggerborn is being held, 2 Death Eaters spawn either side. If you confundo the one, you can just like freely walk past them and they don't care about you because they're too busy fighting each other.
Ah. PPG.
Yep. Which is really useful. But also, they're really good because they're a good actual like visual marker of where the Muggerborns are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to keep going. Another one's going to spawn there. These guys we can just ignore because we can just run through because it's the last one. Okay, so now we're into the Acromantula. So this is literally a forest full of spiders. So for me, literally my worst nightmare.
Something I've just realised. Does it not give you like a list of options? Of the three?
It does, but I literally spam enter, so I enter them in.
Ah, okay. That makes sense. 'Cause I was like, I remember from CMK's video, like the list, and him complaining. I just never see it in speedruns, but that makes sense.
Yeah, we literally just we're so quick. We just completely just like skip over the list.
Oh my god, you're so quick. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so we're gonna free the second Boggerborn. I'm then gonna cast Petrificus there. I'm gonna try and remember the way without actually using the 4 points. And I did, yes, thank God. I get lost in there so much. Gold, please. Okay, no, it's save time though. Okay, so now we're on to the first wave-based mission. So we're in the quarry. We literally just have to kill every enemy that spawns, which can be really annoying because some of them are actually really tough.
Fun.
But yeah, I tend to just stand around this area because it gives you an idea. That guy's going to cast Expelliarmus, and so is that guy.
Well, you work through this way, but I will just remind people again that we're raising money for the Trevor Project. And we have a bunch of incentives, some of which are very hot because they're relevant for the next run. So if you want to influence them, be sure to donate. And make sure to attribute your donations to one of the targets or one of the polls. Also, a little more personal side of things, from the Potterthon side of things, we are currently sat at 1,944 followers. So if you like what you see, and you want to make sure that you get to check out more events and continue to support us as a community, be sure to drop a follow. Because like I say, we're not too far off 2,000 followers. You can also come and join the Discord server to stay up to date with when events are being announced and when submissions open and close. And you can also follow, come and subscribe to our YouTube, !YouTube, not slash, to catch up on all the past events. Everything from Potterthon 1 through to this event is on there, or it will be once we put it on there. But you can also catch Potterthon, the 100 Factor relay race that we did last year. Pretty much everything that's ever been on the Potterthon channel is on the YouTube channel as well, if you prefer navigating videos on YouTube. Meanwhile, in the Legion of Doom.
Oh! Okay, I need to hide.
Die, Deano. No. I was about to go die, but I'm like, no. Sid Rad just sounds.
Okay, I got it.
For context, if you missed it, Mr. Deano has said he would donate $10 for every time he dies. I'm not just willing him to die. It'll be a bit weird to will my boss to die.
I'm not your boss.
You are for another 24 hours.
Wait, what?
I think.
Okay, that was really bad, but yeah, I had to survive that. It would have been worse if I just completely died.
I've been thinking. Godric Gryffindor's sword.
Okay, so after that great set of missions, we're going to head to Godric's Hollow.
But it's a place you know who would think of too. It would be dangerous.
Godric's Hollow. Birthplace of Godric Gryffindor.
So yeah, so we're going to do a couple little things here, which is going to help us a lot.
Dumbledore hide Godric's sword.
Dumbledore and Bathilda Bagshot lived here too.
And my parents.
So the way that enemies spawn in this level is really weird. So by walking in certain places, we can skip over some of the triggers to spawn enemies, which really helps because some of the enemies that we despawn, or don't let spawn in the first place, I should say, are actually really, really strong. Oh, God, okay. That went really badly wrong already. So first of all...
Sorry, did you just say this game and weird?
Yes. Okay, so we walked around that house. We're also going to walk in here quickly. And turn around here. Might seem random, but I trust you. I promise you it is for a purpose. Because normally there are a couple of enemies with Expulso that spawn over by the entrance to the graveyard. But we can actually stop them spawning by just walking into that area. I don't know how that works, but it does.
Hmm.
The last enemy that she'll be.
There we go. We're gonna crash the game again. Skip the cutscene.
Oh, hi, Debbie. Long time no see.
Yeah, Dobby's here again. Actually, you're right. It has been a while since we crashed the game.
It was the Ministry, wasn't it?
Yeah, probably would have been. Yeah. Oh no. It was the cutscene when Ron leaves.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think this is a good idea.
Okay. So we're going to follow the mysterious lady, as per the instructions. We're also going to actually skip over a decent bit of dialogue, because the house which you saw on the right there is actually Harry's house, or Harry's parents' house, which is obviously destroyed. There is actually a triggerable dialogue there that you can have, which is Harry kind of saying this is where it started, this is where it happened, and sadly we skip it.
You're Bathilda, aren't you?
Ugh. Okay, staying hydrated. Stay hydrated, people.
Hermione, it's Bathilda Bagshot.
Yep.
She knew
Stay-
Dumbledore.
Stay hydrated, have a stretch.
It's not a bad shout. Ugh.
There's something strange about her.
She wants me to go upstairs.
Okay. So, spoiler alert for anyone who is not a Harry Potter fan.
Stay here.
I mean, we're on Potterthon, but you know what I mean. Bathilda is not Bathilda.
Ah!
Are you shocked? Are you surprised? Were you expecting that big revelation?
Harry Potter?
No, I wasn't. She seems like a lovely old woman.
Yeah, she doesn't speak, but... Also, I'm sorry, but this position, it honestly looks like she's going to take a free kick in football. She's there going, right, line it up.
Did Dumbledore leave something?
Right. Oh no, she's a snake. It's Nagini. And she's very bitey.
Harry's face is great in that cutscene.
It really is. Okay, so we got to fight her
She's
a few
also very
times.
powerful. Yeah, that is true. If you are familiar with certain extended stuff like Fantastic Beasts, you'll sort of know a bit more about Nagini's story.
Yeah.
And it's quite tragic.
Also, fun fact, if you play this game on hard, you're only allowed to get bit twice. If you get bit a third time, you die.
Oh.
Which is actually like a lot harder than it seems. because of things like this. Like, she literally bit me to start with there. There we go. I think, yeah, that's it for Nagini. So Nagini is defeated. But obviously, not truly, because obviously she is a Horcrux. So, again, spoilers.
He's coming. Voldemort.
I was thinking, like, how does she go from that to that? And I thought, I think, imagine if Voldemort's soul's been put inside of her, then that must have corrupted her in some way.
Harry? Harry, can you hear me?
Because her and FB, I don't believe she'd do that.
We shouldn't
But-
have gone to Godric's Hollow.
Imagining her with Voldemort inside of her. Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Sorry, little full process live in my head.
It's all good. Okay, so we got. Guess what? More missions.
Harry, no.
Yay!
More filler content. Yay.
You know who's already ahead of us on every step.
Also, it's weird. Like, we're already over an hour into the run. Like, it's actually pretty incredible.
We have to catch up.
Yeah, it's. We moaned about some of the stuff in this game, I mean, a bit repetitive, but like we said, it's not the worst speedrun in the world. There are definitely worse speedruns. 2PS 20%.
I know there must be a clue.
But I think this game just get a bad rap, if I'm being honest.
You make sure we're safe here.
That's what this event is all about, showcasing the whole array of games you can run within the Potter community. From PC to Lego to PS1 to Legacy to Minecraft maps. We've got it all.
We absolutely have. Okay, so the Snatcher Camp is... Well, I used to find it a difficult level, but actually it's not as bad as I used to think. There are, again, Muggleborns we have to save. We're not going to worry about the spiders. They actually don't matter because they don't follow you out of this area at all. I am going to pull out Petrificus, though, because I want to actually stun these guys. There you go. Because actually, Petrificus is really good because it has a range, like an area effect. So if enemies are close together, they both get hit, which helps a lot. Okay, so we're going to cast Confringo. Funny, obviously, random fact about Confringo is you don't want to cast it when you're too close because, yes, it does knock you over as well. Would you believe? Gonna knock that guy over there. Okay, so we're gonna save this guy. Save this one. Then we're gonna Confundo this guy particularly because he has. You're on my team. I just got in the way of his Expelliarmus there, even though I'd actually. There we go. We're gonna do the same again. While going to the last one.
Look after yourself. We're all counting on you.
Okay. Do I have exploding potions? I have one. I needed more than one. Okay. Do with exploding potions, it would actually be helpful. No, don't go away. Don't go over there. Oh, seriously? Yeah, so now I'm gonna try and aim at this guy wherever they went. Can people stop using the Expelliarmus, please? I'm trying to do fast things. Oh my days, are you kidding me?
The game is not playing ball today.
It really
We've had an
is.
interesting mix of luck this event. We've had some world records and PBs, but we've had some runs that just have really bad luck.
I'm gonna die here.
Yes! I know! Oh.
Oh, I just hit the gas on myself. This mission's gone good for me once.
Oh! That side attack was quite something.
Oh my days. Why are these guys so accurate today? They're never this accurate.
Are you sure you're on normal?
I'm on easy, yeah.
Well, I'm easy even.
Okay. There they are. Yeah, we get some allies. They do spawn. Fun fact, one of them's gonna die straight away. There you go. Always. Before you even regain control, one of them always does. Two of them went. There you go. Also, you notice that I'm not going like really up close to these guys. If you leave this like middle area, inferi spawn, which causes chaos. Also, can you stop running away from me?
I have a really bad thing of just finding it so funny when people get mad. I'm just like here sniggering in the corner.
No, oh god, you knocked me into the inferi spawn point. Okay, fine. You want to fight up close? I'll fight up close. Come on then.
But if you guys want to, you don't have to die to donate to charity. You can donate to charity without having to play this game by doing !donate or using the panel below the stream.
Ah, dodged it that time. Oh, I got the good look again. Sometimes you get that good RNG where, like, when you come back through, they've both like took each other out. Okay, so we're gonna fight those guys. I'm then gonna walk into the street. I've been doing this in the wrong order for so long. I need to actually remember the order properly now. Oh god, please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I have cars in my way. I am good. Okay, I can go this way. That's it. Okay, take those guys out. You can get hit, definitely. Yeah, I've had a few very close calls in this run. But yeah, obviously the idea is you're trying to avoid as many enemies as possible because every spell you cast technically loses your time. But yeah, sometimes you just kind of have to take it and just go, yeah, that's fine. That should gold as well, though.
We should move on. I think as long as
I think that would have be. I think that would be gold, but I think the gold's fake on my splits.
What about Ron?
Because I think this cutscene's part of it.
We need to move on.
Yeah. So yeah, the gold's fake there because there's no way I can do that any faster. I don't think. There wasn't much I did wrong there.
Why don't you set up camp? I'll check before.
But yeah, like that's the painful thing about this game. I would say is that a lot of how the run goes is purely based on enemy RNG, because you can have runs where like the enemies are really accurate, like today apparently, but you can get runs where they are really like inaccurate. They don't hit you at all, and like you don't get any Expelliarmus, or the Confringo guys miss. Also in Misty Dell, which was that wave mission I had there that was really bad. You want to have exploding potions because when a group spawns together, an exploding potion obviously kills them all together. Is kind of what you want.
Come back.
That should have been a split as well. Was it? No, it wasn't. No. It splits later on. Yeah, sorry.
Do a deer, a female deer.
Pray a drop of golden sun.
Be a name I call myself.
I hope people actually watching understand what we're singing right now.
Yeah,
Surely that's a universal song, right?
I hope so.
Stop!
It's one when you put two British people in a room together.
Yeah,
He's getting entirely British commentary.
the British culture comes out a lot.
You alright, Gavnat?
Okay. By the way, one thing I haven't mentioned about this game, Whomping Willows. There's a lot of them. It's meant to be quite a rare tree.
Yeah, it's weird.
Who sent you?
But yeah, like we can just block the Whomping Willows as well. So when they're in this attack animation, you can just use Protego and it blocks an entire tree. Because magic. That's how magic works. Also, I let go too early, so the tree knocked me over.
No. Come back.
Okay, so now, if you're not familiar with the plot of 7 Part 1, the reason why we are following the... oh my god. Following the Patronus is so we can get to the sword of Gryffindor.
Is that why he follows it though?
Well, that's what we end up with. But yeah, like I think he's just following it because he saw a Patronus.
It's felt the urge to follow it.
Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so we have a bit of a cutscene here. So, anything you want to say? Go ahead.
I will remind us you all once again that we are raising money for the Trevor Project, who do amazing work at supporting young LGBTQIA plus people, in helping them feel less alone and helping to do a whole bunch of advocacy work, which sadly in today's climate is quite needed. They're an amazing charity. Like I say, we've been supporting them since Potterthon 7, Potterthon 8, 7 Part 2, Potterthon 2024, Potterthon 9, and now Potterthon 10. If we manage to raise 1,800, I believe it is today, this weekend even, 1,831, you'd think I'd have this number in my head by now, then we will have raised 10k for the Trevor Project, and we officially within the top 50 individuals, if you can call us an individual, but technically according to Certify, individuals to have raised money for the Trevor Project, which is pretty cool, in my opinion.
It really is. It's very cool.
So yeah,
Okay.
if you can, donate.
Yeah. Okay. So Horcrux fight. So Ron's come back. And when we open up this locket, obviously it's gonna attack us. It's gonna release a bunch of snake heads. And you may have noticed before I entered this cutscene, I switched to Impedimenta. Impedimenta is really useful for these guys because it can take multiple out at once in like one burst. So what we're gonna do? We're gonna try and avoid the venom, and we're just gonna keep casting. Okay, we're gonna crash the game, skip the cutscene, reload. The fight wasn't too bad. I missed a few shots, but yeah, like the heads move, so it actually, I do believe it is a little bit of RNG as well. Like if you're just moving left and right, whether the hits actually count as well. Because good game.
For sure.
But yeah, so now we're gonna head. Guess what? All the way back to where we started this whole level.
Oh, joy.
Sorry I left. Didn't want
So yeah, you also might recognize this area from the mission, the Snatcher Camp that we were at as well.
more than you in my
But this time, we're gonna do something pretty cool. We're gonna go out of bounds.
when I heard Hermione's voice and yours saying my name.
So we're gonna go on this very nice rock over here. We're then gonna aim there, run forward, and we're actually out of bounds now. It doesn't look like we are, but I promise you we are. I'm gonna throw a Doxyside as well, so it stuns the Doxies that are trying to bite me. So yeah, so right now we're above the floor, which is good. So we're gonna head all the way over. And we're gonna hit the trigger to load the next area, which is actually over by these little mountains over here. So we're gonna clip down here, and there we go.
I bet Hermione's mad with me, isn't she?
And that was actually a nice gold as well. Nice.
I wanted to come back the minute I'd left. Didn't know how to.
Okay, so this area is very annoying. Because once we get past the willows, we're going to enter an area with actual, like, snatchers trying to capture us. And there are a few of them with Expelliarmus. So we do need to be a little bit careful.
As we've seen.
Yeah, because they've certainly been a bane today. There you go, so block him. And then the other one hits me. Actually, I'm gonna... Oh, God, I missed him. Oh, he actually did that. Okay, fine. Do you. Oh, God, this is precarious. I'm gonna hit him. He's the guy with Expelliarmus. Like, that is the nice thing, though, is that the spells that the enemies cast, like when they spawn, actually is set. Oh God, I missed. Oh God, where am I going? Okay, we're just gonna go this way now. I'm gonna... okay. That's kind of on me. I'm gonna switch to Confringo, because when we enter the next area, I am gonna just not move for a second. And I'm just gonna cast Confringo in front of me. If you move forward, you're actually in range, so it will knock you over. But if you don't move, you're out. You can actually just move straight away.
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna hit this guy. I was kind of hoping he would take this guy out, but he did not. So we're gonna have to just kind of hope for the best. Jesus Christ. Okay. I should have done a thing where, like, every time I got knocked over by Expelliarmus, I'd donate $1. But I'd be bankrupt at this point.
It's insane to me how there's some levels in this game that are like a really disheveled power planet. And then you've got this, which is actually kind of beautiful with the waterfall.
Yeah, the Forest of Dean is a really good level.
Is it because it's your forest?
Absolutely. What other reason would there be?
Yeah, you're right. There'd be no other reason.
Okay, so we've met back up with Hermione, but we don't want to watch the cutscene, so we're gonna reload the game again. And I'm gonna hold up left and sprint. I'm gonna try and do something. Okay. There's a chance this cutscene skips by doing that, I think. So I've yet to ever get it, but I don't fully know how it works. But yeah, we're heading over to the house over there. If anyone wants to come and try this game out, please find an out of bounds to get from here over there. We have one to get back, but we don't have one to get there.
That one's not officially a bounty, unless you want to make it one, of course. But yeah, compared to the 7p1 ones we were talking about earlier, this is not currently a bounty, at least. How much would that save if it was a nice simple out of bounds?
If it was easy, I would say probably around 2.5, 3 minutes.
Damn.
Yeah, because like this entire thing is 3. Like my time is like 4 minutes. And yeah, I reckon if we had to do a similar out of bounds, it takes like 30 seconds to do the walk. But yeah, so if someone could find it, it would save quite a bit and would actually potentially make, and it would probably make sub 130 like free. I mean, world record is like just sub 131, and it actually is a pretty good run. Like even by the world record holder himself. Have a guess who? Like I think even that run was like actually pretty insane.
Yeah, I remember you saying during the outdoor tourney that it was just one of those ones that was mad. Yes, Brainstorm?
Also, they're just walking over rocks to skip the like walking around the Whomping Willows. Now, are we ready for a really cool? So look at those rocks. Oh, we need to destroy the rocks, right? No, we don't. We're just gonna skip over them, nice and easy. Yeah, didn't you know that Flo is actually Miney in disguise?
Yeah. Bonjour, baguette. HP1 good game, HP6 PogChamp. Chungus bad.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, I'm impersonating Flo.
Impersonating, but I thought you were Flo.
Oh, you got me there. My brain is too tired to comprehend. So I'm just gonna.
It's
Yes.
all good. But it's fine. You've now got 3 minutes of like free time to talk in a second. Because we're gonna be the box.
Oh, goody. Box. Do we have people box?
I don't know. Do we have people box?
We do not. I will find people box.
I'll clear the way out. You hold them off.
Okay, just gonna chill here for a second.
Why did he say that? He must have known they'd come.
Of course he knows. It's Luna. He's giving them us to save Luna.
There. Okay then. Now, you in the box?
I'm trying to be the box.
Become one with the box, team. When Dino becomes one with the box, I will remind you once again that we have some hot incentives at this point because there's not long left of this round. If you want to influence whether Lily will be playing story or hard mode of Hogwarts Legacy, or what house she'll be running in, then you can still do that. There are still polls to decide what house Lily should choose, and there is also a target to upgrade to hard, which is around $148 away. So if you want Lily to play on hard mode, you know what you gotta do. Also, there was a reward. There we go. to claim the name of the legacy runs, and that reward was those 3 were snapped up pretty quickly. And there is one claimed for the Overkill Ragnarok run. Redeemed by someone in chat, funny enough. So we'll be seeing what that is in the next run. Side note, Tiltify is awful when trying to find responses to rewards.
I think there's a better way than what I've said this time, to be honest. I might reach out to someone from ESA and find out like how they actually look at the answers, because we did like a load of them. So
Yeah, that's probably a way we're just not seeing.
yeah. I mean, fortunately, we found the report. I mean, that might be the way. I don't know. But...
It won't be indeed.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're currently at. I'm gonna donate $15 for this run because I had like 1.5 deaths. I mean, 1 death in the run, and obviously I'm gonna deliberately die soon. But the next split has potential to cause more damage to my wallet
Oh.
because we're gonna try the massive out of bounds.
Oh yeah.
Well, we're not gonna try it. We're gonna do it. But the question is, how many attempts will it take me?
Let's do it, let's do it. Sorry, this is turning into a neurodivergent comment. Let me just singing songs when they come into my head.
Yeah, that's
Hi,
fair.
my name's Manny. I'm autistic, if you can tell.
Snatchers! They're inside!
But there we go. So that is the survival. Literally 3 minutes of just chilling in a box. It's a nice bit of downtime, so like we deliberately don't actually like fight. You can if you want to, but why not just take the chill time? Okay, so I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm gonna hit this guy. Okay, I then need to get on top of this wall. Get out of bounds. I'm then gonna throw a darkness potion. There we go. Okay, I'm out of bounds. It's not over yet. I'm gonna hit this guy with Confundo, so he can't hit Expelliarmus at me. Now, even though I am way above the map, these enemies can still hit me. So I actually need to just kind of look down for a second and keep an eye out for any spells.
Ooh.
There we go. Okay, I think we should be fine now. So yeah, we're good. So I can head out of here, and then all the way in the distance, like over there, you can see where we started this area. So we're gonna trigger that, and that's gonna be the end of the Lovegood area. And then we've only got about 5 minutes left of the run. My first run at Potterthon this year.
Is it?
Yep, my first actual run at Potterthon. I have two tomorrow.
Oh, you've been hosting and doing a bunch of stuff on you.
Yep. Hosting, tech, organizer. We've been busy.
We have been people busy.
It was in a rumpet horn, Class B tradable material.
Okay.
So this fight, we're
Yes.
totally gonna do it, right?
Yes. We're gonna start the fight.
You can't blame
We're gonna finish it in a very unique way.
but at least now
In a unique way that's gonna cost me $5.
he wants the Deathly Hallows.
Didn't this game have microtransactions?
Yeah,
I'm quite proud of that one.
That was good. I like that one. Okay, I actually failed it. Oh my. Okay, kill me. There we go. Nice. Yeah, so you actually deliberately want to die there because it actually triggers the end of the fight. You can't win that fight.
Yeah, like HP5 invasion as a room requirement.
Yeah. I've done a platinum trophy like stream of this game, And one of the objectives, one of the trophies, sorry, is to kill 1,000 enemies. That spot is really good because they keep spawning.
Ah, yeah. Infinite spawns.
Let us go. You can't do this.
There you are. That's a nice split to have on my PB, by the way, because I have 34 seconds to save there because I didn't have any exploding potions, so I had to wait for the enemies to kill me, and they are terrible in that area.
How are you doing at the moment versus your PB?
I'm a minute 37 behind, which includes a 35-second time lost for the crash in the cafe. So I'm about a minute behind. Which, to be fair, given the Expelliarmus knocks on me, I'll take.
True, yeah. It's also worth mentioning because I don't think it really directly addressed it. I think it goes without saying, but for those that aren't certain, the timer that you're seeing on your screens is RTA. So as I think it was mentioned during the 7 Part 2 race, these games use loadless. So Dean might say at the end he has a time of a 1:42 something.
It's on pace to be a 140 to low 140.
Oh yeah, 140, but the timer might say 1:42. That's because of the loadless in this game.
Oh yeah, also, this is the final split in the game. This is like the finale of this game. Also, Luna really needs like eyebrows. Like, it's terrifying. So this split time is 3 minutes 13. Count out loud how long I actually spend moving. Like, how long I actually have control.
Also, ooh, Dobby. I love Dobby. He's my favorite character. I love him
He's
so
very
much. I can't wait for him to survive the rest of this game.
That's kind of true. So yeah, so it's a 3 minute 13 split. I'm about to regain movement. I'm already at 2 minutes 4. And then I'm gonna run through the door. So I literally have been running for 6 seconds. There you go. 11 seconds, and I'm in another cutscene. Okay.
One Xbox vibes.
Yeah, really is. Time is coming up as well. So time is when the cutscene with the chandelier starts. But I will tell you when. So the first thing we're gonna do. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cast a Confringo. Preferably not behind me. Oh, I actually died. Okay, that's another $10.
Hey!
There we go. There we go. So I'm now gonna hide behind here. And I'm gonna just do a few confundos. But yeah, time is... time... Come on. Time, now.
What do we got?
There we go. But yeah, do people want me to crash the game now? Or do you want to watch the cutscene?
I think let's watch the cutscene. We've got a little bit of time here. I think our next one should be relatively easy to set up, given it's got organizers in it.
Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, cool. I'll do a quick outro of the run. So yeah, thanks for watching Death Hallows Part 1. I do recommend this run. Like, it is actually quite a lot of fun. There's cool out of bounds, cool strats. And hopefully you don't get knocked over by Expelliarmus like so many times. This run has cost me $25, so I'll be donating that probably at the start of the next run, or during the intermission, whenever I get a chance to use. But yeah, back to Organizer Brain. Again, we're at the end of day 2, so we've got one more day of Potterthon left. So we've got just under 24 hours left. Get your donations in so we can hit the $2,000 target. Make sure you use the incentives. So donate to your targets and the polls, and we can hopefully get Flo into a maid cosplay. We can get Henrik doing 5 GBA, and we can also see some cool legacy stuff up next with Lily. But yeah, I'll hand over back to the host because I'm doing their job. So yeah, carry on, Miney. Sorry.
No worries. Thank you very much, Tina, for your run. It was a joy to have you as ever. But yeah, thank you for watching Potterthon and your Harry Potter speedrunning marathon, showcasing the amazing games from the Wizarding world. As Dina said, when donating, don't forget to select your incentives. Make sure that you pick them. Remember, you can choose from a poll, a reward, and a target. The rewards have all been claimed now, so ignore that part. With the same donation, so you can triple dip your contribution. Well, I guess double dip at this point. Coming up next, though, we have Hogwarts Legacy. It's the big one. It's the one I think the Legacy fans have been waiting for. Kill Ranrock. Looking like it's going to be story at the moment, but you could still change that. You've got basically until we come back from the intermission to decide: are we doing story, or are we going to contribute another $148 and do hard? That, my friends, is up to you. But I think that's enough rambling from me. I'll be back after this transition, though, so don't go away. We have Lily, Skillet, Brainstone, and myself coming back after this transition.